Ape Forge is sustainable.
Do the intro.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what my intro is yet. Hey, explorers. Welcome back to another episode of Designers AF. I'm Allie, and sitting with me today are Matt and Tori. And this week is a little more not so interviewee and targeted towards me and my amazing, wonderful impact I've had on this world. But are you going to get really annoyed with me because you're hungry?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
Are you okay, Matt?
I'm fine.
We can pause the video and have a therapy session.
I skipped lunch today.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about it until you guys went to Panera.
And didn't want to go couch shopping with us, too.
Yeah.
Well, priorities.
Well,
I'm just doing work.
not to get off track already yet, but I told my mom that I offered you Ritz crackers the other day.
Yeah.
And she said that's like the worst thing I could offer you with your condition.
Was the worst.
Carbs and sugar.
It's a condition.
She's like, you offered him carbs and sugar, the two things he cannot eat.
Yeah. I politely declined.
Yeah, you could have roasted me there.
I could have, but I didn't.
Let your soul shine and tell me about your issues.
What are we talking about
Okay,
today?
yeah. Anywho, so today we are talking about the everyday life of designer with all three perspectives, not just one girly's perspective, because diversity is, I can't say that, we're not a diverse group of
Cut
people.
that.
Cut. Hey, explorers, welcome back to episode 2 of Designers AF. Today I'm sitting down yet again with Matt and Tori, my co-workers here at Ape Forge. Contrary to popular belief, I don't own Ape Forge. It's actually Matt who does. But anywho,
Co-worker.
teammates, expeditionists.
Explorers.
No, but wait. Tour guide. We're tour guides. But anywho, this week on
Not that like design and business are recreational, but like.
no.
Yeah.
It's just a journey.
An expedition.
An expedition. Want to try again?
This is hard.
Yeah.
Just let it flow.
Hey, I'm Allie from Ape Forge.
No.
And we are here with another podcast episode this week. And the topic for today is...
The everyday life of a designer.
It's all staying in, so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Should we just dive into the
dive in.
quests? Okay, we have
Into the quest.
the quests.
Oh, question.
Like questions. I was trying to shorten questions, but
You
quest.
got the quest, and that was.
This
fun.
is our quest today.
We've got,
Today's
Oh my
quest.
God.
We've got
We
the
say,
theme down,
hey,
that's for sure.
explorers. Welcome back. Today's quest is the everyday life of a designer.
Yeah. Let's start with that one. Ready?
Let's map.
Say it again, but clearly.
Let's map.
Let's map it out.
Onwards. So.
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to Designers AF. Today, episode 2, our quest is unpacking. Sorry, oh my God. Our quest today is unpacking the everyday life of a designer. I'm here with Matt and Tori. I'm Allie. We all work here at Ape Forge. The three amigos, the three musketeers,
Oh,
the three explorers, tour guides.
sweet.
We're working on it. So, yeah. Well, does anyone want to unpack their week or any debriefs from the last episode before we begin with the questions?
Last week was a blur
Yeah.
because of like you coming back Memorial Day. It was like it felt like a super short week, and now we're in June, and I don't know what to do. I
And
don't
we
know.
Yeah.
have to leave. And
Yeah, you're like hours from popping, and you guys just got back from shopping.
Oh, the Ashley
Oh.
Furniture Home
Ashley.
Store.
Shout out to
Shout out,
Ashley
yeah.
Furniture.
And our saleswoman, Victoria.
Thanks, Victoria. We're
We
gonna
should
call
tell
you
her we're
later.
shouting her out in this week's episode.
We should order it on the podcast.
Yeah, could you actually give her a call?
I will.
I'm really anxious to order it.
Oh, Allie.
It's gonna look really good in our.
I'm really
episode. It'll be our
excited.
new podcast area.
Yeah. Which we'll touch on in our next episode about creative spaces. So stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know.
I'm looking
I know
at the
you keep
TV.
looking, yeah.
Well, you're
But I
looking
should
at the
be
right place
looking-
'cause that's
yeah.
your camera. That's you.
Yeah.
Then Tori, you're over there.
Oh, I'm
and
the
this
green.
is just you're
Okay.
green.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just look like cross-eyed or something. I don't know. But yeah, we
What are our questions?
our questions. Okay, we're diving into the content now.
Dive in.
Okay, we have a few different categories. Hey, you know what? We can do it like that game show where you pick your category.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Do
We
you
have
it set
work.
up that way?
No, well, they're just
Get a spinning wheel.
there's work routine and environment, projects and clients, creativity and inspiration, skills and development, challenges and rewards, work-life balance, and career path and advice. So who wants to pick a category first?
So, Allie, work routine and environment.
Mhm.
Ready?
Yep.
Are you cool?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What does a typical day look like for you as a graphic designer?
Never the same, Matt. Never the same.
Tell us more. Dig deeper.
Well, I guess it depends on your role as a graphic designer. If you're an internal, you might have like a similar structure to your days. But here at 8 Forge, we work on a variety of.
Why is your chair so awful?
I don't know.
I was gonna comment earlier because it kept squeaking, and then
Maybe it's
I
the
don't
level
know,
it's
just
at here.
thought about it, but it's still very squeaky.
Just like a
Okay.
Very loud
crunchy chair.
Well, he found a way to stab at my insecurity for
Oh,
today's
no.
podcast.
Boy, they.
I'm kidding.
So, what does a typical day look like as a graphic designer at 8 Forge?
It's kind of hard to define that, I think. I think every day's different in what you're doing. Some days I could come in at 8 a.m. and the offices seem to be quiet in the past, 5 work days I've had here so far at 8 a.m. because you're taking your little wilderness walk. Sometimes,
Do you get here at 8?
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, though, I think, like, I do pass the zoo, and I'm like, oh, Matt's walking. Maybe I should go join him because it's, like, 7:40.
Yeah.
But I always keep driving.
What time do you normally get here?
Lately it's been like after 8:30, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I drive past you while you're at your wilderness walk every morning, and I'm like, oh,
Aw,
I should join Matt.
you could. It's free.
I know, but I keep driving every time.
Free
'Cause
with
I'm like-
membership.
But, like, how weird would that be if I just text you, I'm like, hey, I'm at the zoo, want to, like, meet up? Take a walk? Like,
You want to walk with me?
don't you already
You want to
hate
go
the...
by the elephants?
No,
See Louis.
God.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, okay, we do need to...
we do have zoo days. So.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do have
Rich
to...
Toledo Zoo,
They did not pay us for advertisement space.
but they can.
We love going to the zoo. So.
You know, I go. To
I
the
love my zoo.
on a daily basis.
I have been in some of their... I've been in a commercial. I've been interviewed by the newscast at the zoo. I've danced and performed at the zoo. I've just gone to see the
sorry,
zoo.
Not to interrupt.
This is a cash grab. The attention of the Toledo Zoo.
Okay. Anywho,
What does your day look like again?
yeah, so what I was saying was my mornings. Sometimes, because you're wilderness walking at the Toledo Zoo. That's where we
Yeah,
got
that's
to.
where we
Yeah.
got off at.
Okay.
But so sometimes while he's doing his wilderness explorer time, that was mean. I didn't mean to say it like that.
I didn't take it.
Okay, good.
Now the other people that go might take offense to that, but you know.
Wilderness walkers, okay? So he goes in wilderness walks, and I'll be here alone, and I could grind out some things if I'm feeling passionate in the morning. But then other times, I come in the morning and I order a $140 Sheen cart. That's never happened before, and it definitely was not Friday. But it's just, it depends on your mood and your vibe for the day, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or sometimes maybe I don't have any motivation to work at all in the office, and I go home and I do it at night. Not that I really ever do that because I can't stand working in my bedroom. I found that out a couple of weeks ago when Matt tried to give me a project, and they all turned out looking like stale stick figure drawings.
It was not great.
It wasn't great. We just figured out that I can't work in that environment. But I don't even know how to answer that question. What does my everyday life look like?
It's a good answer because it changes day by day depending on what that day needs or how
Yeah.
you feel and all that kind of stuff. If you're not in tune to be, I'm going to work on a logo today. I want to think about building a whole branding guide. If you're not in tune with it, you can't really do it.
Right.
So you have to pivot and do something else. So maybe a more tedious job like
Yeah.
putting content into a website versus, and then one of us would take over for the design job,
Yeah.
whatever that might be.
And I guess now for me too, when I'm not in the mood to do design work, I can flip to the coordination side of things.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the mood to be creative, I can go into my planning mode.
Yeah.
Which is nice because now I can do both and feel like I have structure some days if I need it. But yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the questions for you coming back was how much structure do you need
Yeah.
as a full-time employee?
I think I
because-
just have to build my own structure.
I think you do too.
And I think I still have some things to figure out before I have the daily structure built.
It's like I can
Like a daily
facilitate,
routine kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, like I can facilitate an environment where there is structure.
Right.
But boy, I don't like it. I don't operate well in that. I need to be a little bit more flexible. So I can give it to you, but I can't like
Hold me
enforce it.
accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm my own accountability, don't
You are.
you? And Matt's accountability.
Mhm.
Have you gotten annoyed yet with me?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Not even yesterday when
Not
I was kind of
today.
grilling you?
No. I got a lot done yesterday though.
I know, but was I annoying you when I was like, are you actually going to work or are we going to waste time where we could have gone and bought a couch? Like, I didn't know if I was being too harsh with
We were-
you.
No, I don't think you were.
Yeah.
I got a lot done.
Okay, good. I was a little salty when you said you were going to go work and then you went and talked to Patrick. But I was like, it's fine. He's creative. He's not type A stick up, but
you know.
yeah. But the mental break could have been. No, it's fine. We
It
found a
could- it could have
couch
been
today.
going- yeah. And
We
if
found a
we
couch.
would have went yesterday, you might not have found Victoria.
That's so true. Victoria and I are like two peas in a pod now. She got me that online price match.
Yeah. Insert Victoria's business card here.
If you're in the area, Holland, Ashley Furniture Store rocked my world today.
Where? So you went all the way over to Holland, Sylvania.
No, we
The
went to airport in Holland,
You went over to Airport Highway.
right by At Home,
What at home did you go to?
the
Oh,
one
yeah,
on
we talked about
Reynolds.
that. Insert a map to show the
Well, we were
I
going
don't
to
know
Big
where it is,
Lots.
though. Like,
We were going to Big Lots. That was our
Oh.
original destination, but then we realized there was an Ashley there.
Yeah.
So we hit up the Ashley.
Okay. It's just funny, like this
Notice
is so far apart.
When you go, let the wind take you where it will.
That yeah.
We had no plans.
Insert t-shirt.
Wow, you really told me off. You really burnt me with that one. That's great. Cool.
Your
Am I
hunger,
getting sassy?
your hunger sass makes me think that you're actually mad at
I'm not
me.
mad at you at all.
I know, but it makes me feel like you are.
Okay.
You don't have
I'll
any
tone-
fluctuation in your voice.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That was sarcastic fluctuation. I'm gonna lose it.
Does managing me stress you out?
No,
Okay.
I kind of have fun playing the bit.
Do you feel like you're managing me, or do you think you're just kind of
I
giving me cues of what I should be doing next?
I feel like kind of some ways. I feel like your little personal parakeet
Assistant?
telling you what to do all the time. Like I do feel like I repeat myself several times,
Yeah.
and some things I repeat and it still is not stuck.
And I'm hearing it. I'm taking it
Oh,
in.
I know.
And then I have to like put it against what is pushing right now
Yeah.
and figure out, all right, cool. Do which I don't need to do anymore, which is really nice, but like, do I need to make sure payroll is processed? Or do I work on this project? Probably
Yeah.
make sure you guys get one way or another.
It's all good.
And now I don't have to do that anymore. That's
Right.
But I have to evaluate like what do I need to do and like
Yeah.
am I capable of doing it in the mood
Yeah.
I'm in? And if I did it right now, would it turn out good? Like, yeah, I can go and do a bunch of technical work on like a website, but is it going to be good?
Mm-hmm.
That's more tedious stuff versus
Yeah.
I need to go in and make new graphics for a website, or
Right.
need to request you guys to do graphics for me.
Right.
What does that look like? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun being, like, in the role.
Yeah.
Because it just gives me a reason to make fun of you. In a fun way, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I always can make fun of someone off the bat.
Yeah.
I can always find a way to.
You're pretty toxic.
Matt has told me I'm a bad person. Not a bad person,
No.
but, like, that's so... I think I've heard, Allie, stop being mean, like, 20 times this week, and it's only Tuesday.
Half the stuff shouldn't come out of your mouth.
No, probably not.
But when it comes out, I'm like, we're all thinking it. So
Yeah.
I just,
fine.
like, why keep things to yourself? Speak your truth.
as long as your truth is right.
With people I
Within
can
reason.
trust with
Within
my truth.
reason of like a.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of... Wait, I need to show them my koala. Do you think I look like a koala when I drink it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
kinda. Yeah.
From that angle?
Yeah. Look straight at that camera, and then I'll zoom in shot
Yeah.
to that.
There's a whole debate. Someone was like, that was not the intent of calling it an koala.
It looks like a koala. Why would it be rounded like that? Anyways.
Yeah. But,
So, Tori,
Great.
you work primarily from home.
Yes.
What is your routine like as a designer?
So I do come in on Tuesdays, and a lot of the Tuesday time is enrichment time, or like
it's our fun day.
it's our fun day at the office.
It's
But-
literally like, oh, Tori's coming in. You got to do like all the stuff we can't do with her.
Yeah.
when she's not here.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually the enrichment will settle once we get our space. Chef's kiss.
Or we'll just find more projects to work on.
We'll find different ways to procrastinate.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God, Ellie.
But at home, it is very flexible. I don't like have a set time that I kind of work. I kind of like work throughout the day on and off. Just it's more of like my day is more filled with like tasks than like a clock, I guess. Which I'm also working around a toddler. So like I can't sit and focus until it comes to his nap time, but like when he does nap, that is when I like crank stuff out, and when he goes to bed at night, or like when my husband gets home, that's when I get stuff done.
Do you feel like you're more productive, like after he goes to bed?
Yeah.
And then you can kind of just do whatever you want to do.
Yes, yeah. Which I'm kind of the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Like I work in my bed, and I'm like, especially at night, like I just get inspiration at night, especially, and I don't know what it is about later at night. I can crank stuff out quicker, and like I don't know.
Maybe at 2. Well, do you have like a pretty established space? Like you don't feel like you're constantly changing stuff at home? Like is it decorated and like...
Yeah, I mean, we're constantly working on it, but like
Yeah.
we've made it our own space, yeah.
I feel like maybe since I'm, well, not to expose myself, but I'm still living in my parents' house as a fresh graduate. So, like, I guess living in someone else's space, too, it's a little hard.
Yeah.
Because if I'm at home, my dad would be home. Like, when I had the 2 weeks off before I started post-grad, my dad would be home, and he'd be like, hey, Al, you want to go get this done? He's going to listen to this on LinkedIn and be mad at me for impersonating him like that. But, like, I don't know, just someone will always, like, have something they wanted to do during the day. So it's like, since I'm not in my own space, like, my own space, my own house, minimal distractions. No, but not to bring the relationships. Well, you just said your husband. Okay. If my boyfriend and I had a house, like, I don't think I would still be able to focus, because that's Well, no, he would be gone during the day if I worked from home.
So is
So I
it
would
like
be
a
alone.
matter of who's around you?
I
or,
think,
like, where you're
yeah.
at?
I need to be alone, and I have to have a designated space for it. Like, at home right now, I'm just doing it at my bedroom desk. And for some reason, I can't, when I associate, even at school, like, if I can see my desk, my bed, while I'm working on my homework, chances are it's not going to get done. So, like, my desk always faced away from my bed at school. So, like, I wasn't thinking about, ooh, I want to go cuddle up and watch a show. I have a lot of parameters. I also have ADHD if the crowd can't tell. So, like, that might play a factor into it, too.
You're so high maintenance.
Yeah.
So how is it? Because you've worked from home sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
so-
is your experience from working from home?
It got real tough. Like through COVID, it was like, oh, this is awesome. Work from home, no problem. But as each day went by, it became more and more apparent that I was like, oh, I could be working, or I could be playing with the dogs, or talking to my wife, or pushing a piece of furniture into a different corner of the room, or painting a wall, or doing
Yeah.
whatever it might be. So that's really when I started pushing towards, all right, I have to make my office. That's when we established an office. And then specifically our office here on 624 Adams Street, I've tried to make that space cozy and comfortable so that I feel like I can sit down at any time and just get straight to work. The idea of like eliminating all the distractions. Now even here, I'll still get that like, but there's a kitchen.
Yeah.
I can go get a snack. Or what's Allie up to?
Yeah.
Come over
It's
here and bother her.
624 Adams Street, by the way.
What'd I say?
64.
I thought I said 624.
I heard 64.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
I don't even know.
Well, then
Okay.
you can just put a canceled symbol over me if I caught you wrong. Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because when you said that, and it scared me, because I swore I told Victoria 624 today for our delivery address.
624 Sweet Bee.
Yep. We're fine. I literally looked it up on the website, so. Anyways,
I'm
back
not
to.
worried about it.
Back to our first question.
Yeah.
Within 30 minutes.
Oh my
We're
God.
at 30 minutes right now. Since we started, not like
Okay.
this probably
Yeah.
started maybe like 15.
Oh, okay.
We had a few tries to get going today.
Yeah, that's true.
So to answer your question, yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard. But if I had a clear like I need to get this one piece of thing done,
Yeah.
I can go and do that.
Oh yeah.
But if
yeah.
it's like, all right, let's look at the list of stuff we have to do. I don't know how to prioritize that.
Yeah.
How do you guys prioritize projects?
Time.
Like,
When
Yeah,
I'm
the
like-
timeline.
Yeah, like when I'm looking at the dashboard and I see that it says like, that's why I like when we update the dates, because I don't know. I like when it's like due 6 months ago and I'm like,
yeah,
Matt.
yeah. And they'll say 6 months ago because it's whenever I added it to the system,
Yeah.
not when it was actually due. So we can start talking to a client just to cover my ass of like, why is something 6 months old? I added to the system. We don't know what the due date is yet because we haven't even got past the proposal stage. So keeping
Right.
everything updated is important.
Yeah.
Documentation and updating stuff.
I guess too, like right now, I feel like while I was gone, we didn't really use the task stuff.
Yeah.
You would just
Yeah.
text us and tell us what to do.
Yeah.
And we would just text you back.
Yeah.
But like now that we're all like kind of
I think as now
Getting
I'm
the
able to
groove.
delegate to you're in control of this project.
Yeah.
You're in control of the BBB stuff.
Yeah.
You're doing whatever you need to do to keep you off my back.
well, I think too, like I think I'll be able to trust Tori with getting things done on time. Like Matt, really.
Yeah. When I need something done now while you're at school and with respects to you focusing on school stuff, when I was like, I need something done real quick, I could trust Tori to get it done. Or if as long as I can touch base and say, hey, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Great, cool. Here's this quick project, and I'm pretty sure I can have it back in like an hour. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I can usually feel out, hey, what are you up to? And I don't hear back for an hour. That's because you're dealing with another human being or something. So I can take care of it myself or whatever needs to happen with that.
Yeah. Well,
I think
I
the
don't know how to
task
frame
list,
this.
like, on the
Yeah.
dashboard really helps. Like,
yeah.
because especially when we set, like, deadlines for that, I try to, like, go by those deadlines that we set the tasks to be due by. That I just need to see a list of the things that I need to be working on. Like, I need to go over that and refresh it every single, like, day that I start work or,
Yeah.
you know. But, I don't know.
And Matt, well, okay, I think I'm judging because we're not in a routine yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to judge.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be toxic.
Okay. What were you going to say, though?
I was just going to say you're bad at adding tasks into the dashboard.
Yeah, I think I am. And I have to get used to going away from just saying, hey, I need you to do this to
Yeah.
be more proactive. And I think that's where you're going to really thrive at is proactive tasks. Of, all right, we have a website. What goes along with the website?
Yeah.
Domain, blah, 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 blah. Where, like, for me, I'm like, oh, those are the tasks I need to do. I'm just going to do them anyways, but there's no documentation for it. So that's
Yeah.
where you can,
And that stresses me out because then
I feel like I'm only going to keep stressing you out.
well, I think once we onboard projects where I start from the beginning, it's going to be
Yeah.
easier.
Absolutely.
Right now we're in limbo because you're still kind of communicating with them.
Yeah.
And I don't know the full scope or what's going on. Whereas once I don't want to sound to say like I'm a dictator, but once all the projects are all under my roof, I'll feel more in control because I'll know what all is
Well, when you're
going
managing
on.
the projects, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, coordinating the project. I think you would be able to do it really well.
Yeah.
And up to now, it's been kind of the Wild West in terms of what needs to happen. And a lot of projects, they need to have that very personable, like, customized approach. But there is some repetition in there that we can start automating.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to fill that out as we
Yeah.
like, I'm just a creative director. Yeah, I know graphic design, I know programming, and all that mumbo jumbo. But, like, my role has been kind of creative director, and I need to, like, do that and have you do the project management.
Well, yeah, I think it'll be good because, I mean, it's a little easy with only 3 of us.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll check the dashboard and it'll say, like, Matt review. So then I just walk down to your office and you can do your creative director of Matt review and give notes, not
Yeah.
Matt, does this look good? Tell me what to change over a text message.
Yeah.
So we're getting there, baby.
Baby.
Little steps.
What?
Baby steps.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Should we maybe move on to a second question so our whole podcast isn't one question?
Could, yeah.
Yeah.
That unrolled naturally.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
true.
fun.
Should we go to a new section?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what about? Well, I guess we kind of touched on work-life. Did we? Work-life balance?
We touched on it. We didn't, like, go heavy into it.
Maybe we should.
Okay.
Or recharging after a busy workday too.
I think we can hit all of that. That's
Yeah.
kind of all related.
Because all the other stuff, all the other ones
have
I
an
have
idea
are
of how
kind
to-
of
I have an idea of how to present it.
what?
That question. So I'll ask you.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say quickly that I feel like the rest are like already subtopics in our podcast. We're gonna.
Yeah. So, Allie, how do you deal with, like, a work-life balance? Let me try that again. Allie, how do you balance work-life stuff?
I leave this office and I don't open my laptop until I get here the next day.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
And especially now since I'm gonna have a company one, the laptop's not even gonna leave the
Yeah,
office.
leave it here.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah.
Yours is kind of tough because
Mine
you were
is
working
tough.
from home, but
Right.
like you kind of work, like you said before, you work with that, like, inspiration.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you have work-life balance?
Oh man, it's kind of hard. I feel like it's more of like if deadlines come up, then it's like immediately okay, I'm working on it, and I'll if the work deadlines come up. But like during the day, when like I have the toddler, the little boy is awake.
The little
it is
lad.
the little one. Yeah, when he is awake, it is hard. like he's good about playing with himself, and I am able to get things done, but like there are days where he'll come up and interrupt me, and it's hard to like get in and out of the mode, like, you know. So I feel like I'm still trying to figure that out. Even I don't know. It's not really a balance for me.
Do you have a hard time jumping into a project and getting interrupted and jumping in and out of it?
I do when I'm interrupted, but like when I have, like I feel like I've gotten really good about when I do have that time, I can jump right into it and I can just like focus, because of how flexible I am. Like it's, I don't know, it's like easier not to get burnout, I feel like, for me, but I don't know.
I get frustrated when I start something and get just either ripped out and distracted by something, like a phone call or anything
me.
else, or you.
With
like,
my couch needs.
Yeah, so there'll be times I'm like, all right, I just need to shut my door.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yes.
make it so I'm unreachable. Because a lot of projects need uninterrupted like time.
Yeah.
But then some projects you can.
I want to add my 2 cents into that
Go ahead.
work-life balance.
So I don't remember what I was saying.
During my alumni Q&A panel, she said there's no work-life balance. There's a work-life harmony. Because she's a
Okay, I
work-from-home
like that.
girl, too.
Yeah.
So she's like, you figure out how to deal with work and life
Yeah.
in a harmony.
Yeah.
So there's not a balance, but there's a way they work together
Yes.
to create a daily structure, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Fair.
I like that because I don't feel like one kind of dominates the other in my life. I don't know.
That's good.
But
I work all the time nonstop.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I can't help it.
You're
like, it's
nonstop
just-
working, yeah.
Yeah, I love it, and
Cue the.
I love it, hate it.
You have a sticker.
Can
Never,
you-
never not working?
Yeah.
Can you effectively, like, deal with work-home life while still working after work, like, when you get home? Like, can you and your wife still hang out while you work?
We can. We'll do it like, I'll if I have to work from home, I will, like if I have a project in the morning, I just need to push to that presentable level. If I can't delegate it to one of you guys, I have to do it. I will have time where I'm like, all right, we're going to do dinner, we're going to walk the dogs, or I'll have sent her off to walk the dogs, and while she's gone, I'll work on my stuff, finish it up, and when she gets home, I have a better feeling of where I need to be. And then I'll work while we're watching TV or a movie or something like that.
Yeah.
But I try to make sure, like, during food and that I'm giving her the attention, because I need that too.
Well, does that make it hard for you when you get home to go into, like, night routine, but then have to go back? Or is working a part of your night routine, so it's, like, not that hard to jump back in?
It's not hard to jump back in. When we have, like, a 3-day weekend, it's really hard to jump back in. Because I'm like, oh, this is what it could be like.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't remember what it's like to have someone. I don't know what it's like not being the boss anymore. So like,
Don't worry, I'm here.
I wish I can do what Tori does, where someone's like, hey, I need you to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, cool. I can go do that work.
Yeah.
No problem. Rather than hunting
And trying to figure it out.
trying to figure it out.
I love it. It's problem solving.
Yeah. And that's what I love, is the problem solving portion of it all.
It's planning problem solving, though, not like, here's this clue, go figure it out.
Right.
It's
And
my
maybe
type
that's
A
why
blood.
I feel so, I don't know, like it's more of a harmony, like you
Yeah.
were saying, because I don't have to do that part of the job, you know.
Right.
Must be nice over there, Dorno.
But I'm glad that you can turn off and go home.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
really
that's
good.
why I ask you if
That's
you
where-
can turn back on once you're home.
Yeah.
Do you,
Because,
Sorry, not to interrupt, but
No,
like
you're
do you
fine.
turn off for like the weekends?
I try.
Okay.
Now, when I first started the company, no, it was constant, like months straight of work.
yeah.
And I've done that more recently too, with everything going on. It was a constant, week to week to week to week, 2 days off or a day off, and then back to it.
But now I'm back. So
No, I'm
can
back.
you
And
take
honestly,
weekends
I
off?
feel
Yeah.
like I have a little bit of pressure taken off.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, every time I've went away to college,
Yeah.
something detrimental has happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
But every time I get back, it's like it's harmless, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say it.
You gotta say it now. Say it on camera.
It's
Look at
like
that
I'm-
camera, dead in its eyes.
So it needs
and
to be
say it.
documented.
Oh,
Plant your feet.
well, now wait. It's like I'm the what's the angel, I'm the golden child, kind of, not the golden child. What's like the saving grace?
The guardian
but like,
angel?
Yeah, the guardian. I'm Abe
Or
Forges.
are you the bad luck? Like when you leave, you just.
Oh.
Or is college? I'm not the bad luck if I come back and it's great.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like
But you
my
leaving is-
absence.
yes,
My
yeah.
absence is the bad luck.
Yeah.
This is what my professor said. I was the glue that held everything together in our cohort. That made me tear up a little bit when I heard that for the first time.
Glue.
Yeah, because I always used to
That's
say,
like the
I
hodgepodge
always
glue.
used to tell my dad he was the glue that held our family together. So when I got that title, I felt like I walked in my dad's footsteps, even though I nominated him as the glue that held our family together.
Oh, sweet.
And then my aunt started calling him Elmer, like the glue.
Like the glue.
Yeah, but anyways. So yeah, I'm like the saving grace of Ape Forge.
I mean, like, we're doing the work. We're doing
We're
fine.
getting it.
You're just trying not to inflate my ego, but I know you want
I'm
to tell
trying
me.
not to. I do appreciate you coming back. Not like you.
That
left,
sounded sarcastic. as
But
heck.
like you chose to come back and be part of the team. Continue being part of the team. When you
Not that I'm
left,
going to, but what would you do if I didn't come back?
I would hope you found something better. And
No, you wouldn't.
No, I do. I really
No,
do.
I know.
For both of you, I hope that you found something better, and
Pray that it doesn't work out. So we'll come. No.
Yeah,
pray that
yes.
pray that it works out and that you find what you're looking for. I'm okay being
Internally, what would you do though?
Oh man, it would be I
hot
don't know.
mess.
I would
No.
probably lose Tori at some point.
Oh.
I would just spiral out of control.
Well, I'm not doing that. So.
Well, I appreciate that.
So buy me a cake
Well, I was
Oh, well,
going
like-
anyway,
or a
so-
couch. JK. Okay, 1, no, 2.
Yeah.
Why would you tell the podcast that? No, I'm kidding. No, that's not what I meant by that question.
What did you?
It just
what
sounded
could have
really
that meant?
sad.
Like what?
I
Oh,
don't
because
know,
I'm
you're
like,
like,
oh no, use.
You're always
me
welcome
until-"
to leave. Like,
You're. But I didn't say it that way.
You're always welcome to leave. The door's right there. See ya.
Good riddance.
riddance.
No, I hope all of us find different ways to improve ourselves, and that if that means
Yeah.
going somewhere else, great. If it doesn't, even better. Cool.
yeah.
I'm happy to keep everyone, but also understand that you need a change. And like when before you left for college for that last time, I was like, I want you to make sure that you don't want to get into a big corporate
Oh, I know, I don't.
environment where I think you could thrive because
Yeah.
you would find the way because it's all structure.
Too much, though.
Yeah. So like
And
encourage
after
you to
work hour
find-
structure that
if
I
you
don't
needed
want to
the
dive into.
opportunity to go. Was I talking over you? I'm sorry.
No.
I feel like this was pointed the wrong
Was that passive aggressive?
way.
Like, I think that's why you know that I would never go corporate, too. So it's like, you know you're safe.
I don't know. I feel like I could see you going corporate if you needed to.
If I
know you
needed
wouldn't
to.
want to.
Sorry,
But,
there's a
like,
lot
If
going
I
on.
had to survive, which I think I'm surviving right here, so I think
Good.
I'm fine. But like, heaven forbid the company implodes, or I don't know. No, it won't. But like, I'm just saying, no, I don't even want to say that because I manifest a lot of bad things.
What is this podcast about?
Work-life balance.
No,
No, not
keep
work.
going. That was good.
I just like heaven forbid that Ape Forge is not in my path, I guess you would say one day. Or like, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to go to corporate. I think that's when I would self-employ myself.
Yeah, I can see you self-employing.
Unless there's like small things around here that are Toledo based.
Do you
Great.
ever want to become like a manager? Like
No.
here? Like,
Project coordinator. Well, what do you mean by manager here?
like
Like, what
if
I'm doing
we-
now?
If we scaled up and had 2 more people join the team, or one more person join the team,
Mhm.
specifically in the graphic design department, would you feel comfortable and confident that you could guide them and
Yeah,
to get the job done?
I can put him under my wing.
Yeah.
Are you saying like in the future?
Yeah, in the future,
like-
would you
Yeah.
would you want to be a manager sometime?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be anything more and above that, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think that my perfect situation would be I only work on branding projects and project coordination one day. That would be the most beautiful thing in my
That'd
life.
be awesome.
Build a logo once a week. Build. What do I think I am? An architect?
You're a designer.
Yeah. I would like to design a logo brand once a week.
What about you?
4
Would you ever
days.
want to be like a manager of some type?
I don't know. Like, I like just being able to do, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe ask again in a couple years.
She just likes doing the shit.
I like to, yeah.
Doing
I
the
just
things.
like creating
The
it.
craft. And all that.
Yeah.
And that's what I really like about it too. I don't like managing people.
Yeah.
When it becomes too, when I feel like I'm micromanaging, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't like being oh crap, I don't like being micromanaged, and I don't like micromanaging.
Do you think I micromanage?
I don't think you do. I think you have a good tact at making sure.
I
things-
guess maybe I felt like I was micromanaging
Was I
at
answering your
school.
question?
No, sorry. Intrusive thought, ADHD.
Go ahead. Go.
No, I'll shut up.
No, go ahead.
Okay. You don't have to tell me twice.
I did have to tell you twice.
At school.
Because I think if I do the
Did it to
managing,
me.
yeah, I interrupted you this time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I think I can get real mean, and I'm always like when you first started, I had Rebecca in between you and I,
Oh, yeah.
so that because I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna act if I'm gonna be too harsh, if I'm gonna wherever you were at creatively and like
yeah.
development wise with
Like
every-
scared of hurting my feelings.
Yeah, like I didn't know where you were. Very quickly found out that you weren't. Like,
You cannot hurt Tori's feelings.
But I'm always afraid I can
you
come
hear my
across
voice?
too strong.
I think I know where I could like put a pressure point if I needed to.
Really?
I think. I'm not gonna. I don't want
Today-
I kind of want to know now.
Yeah, today I think I know like 3 of your buttons.
to. Wait, I want to hear those.
No, you don't. Keep going. Where are you?
Is it my arms, my chin, and my bald spot?
He knows exactly where to point the camera at.
Yeah. And zoom in.
I feel like it would be about how. Not that I would judge this, but like Tori's family life and how she is as a mom. If I wanted to make her cry,
Oh, okay.
if she pissed me off and I wanted to make her cry,
You would say
not that I
something like
would, because
Be clear.
Tori doesn't piss me off.
Yeah.
Like
So
there
you
would never
you
be a
poke at
situation.
those specific things.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
True or not true, you would
Yes.
poke at them and
Mm-hmm. Hey, I could get into anyone's head if I needed
think
to.
Tori would win in a fight though.
No, yeah, she would kill me. I'd like literally like go for a punch and I'd be dead.
She has this
Just by
strength
looking
of,
at
like,
me.
10
That's
bears
funny.
right now. 'cause
Oh
she's
yeah,
like-
I
Yeah.
got that pregnancy strength.
Yeah.
When we go play pickleball, I get comments all the time like, "How are you?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm just doing it.
Yeah. Did I offend you at all, Tori?
No, you didn't.
Okay, good.
It took me by surprise.
Really?
Not that part of it, but like when you were talking about me winning in a fight, I'm like, that's not how I see myself, but okay, I'll take it.
I guess maybe I guess coming into it. Wait, yeah, it's still on. I've been playing with it, so I wanted to make sure.
Is it on? Let me see.
Is it it's green.
It's
Oh
green?
wait,
Yeah,
now it's not. Oh wait, no, yeah.
it's green.
Okay.
Yeah, one of
Does
them
that
is-
one side have to be on?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
We'll
it-
never
it-
fight Alex.
Oh, I know we won't, and that's why I feel comfortable saying it.
I was very happy when you started,
Well,
and then you
Yeah.
came back. And I was like,
And we
I
meshed
don't
so
know
well,
if
too.
you two are gonna mesh.
yeah,
'cause
you got
you're-
in my head about it. I was
Did I really?
terrified
Oh,
of her
no.
on her first day.
Oh yeah, because we played
You-
you up quite a bit.
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
yeah. This was big dog. This
I
was
think
like
accurately played you up too. We didn't
Okay.
but like she's
Yeah.
sensitive as all get out.
in the beginning. I was very sensitive because I was nervous.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the vibes
You were
were.
like, oh, Tori's great, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and you're like,
Um,
she's gonna be like your mother bird, not like mother bird, but
Oh.
like
now I don't think I said
mentor.
that.
Oh.
Well,
I
yeah.
think
Okay. I think
Rebecca
that was
said
an
that,
inaccurate
so-
description
Yeah.
of-
Yeah. think she played you up as like this big powerhouse, which you are, but like
Yeah.
Not in that way. Yeah.
You guys, I'm very happy with how well you guys get together. Get along.
Yeah.
Me too.
So like
I don't have to worry. I don't have to babysit them. I
yeah.
would hate of like if I'm hearing
Drama,
something from
catty
you and
stuff,
then something
yeah.
from you and then I have to like be HR and like I'm not. I just want to make stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need HR.
Knock on wood.
We need processes.
Yeah. We always have.
We need protection so that if you do feel away, you can come to me and tell me.
Frick, what did we name? Monica.
Monica.
Monica
yeah.
the money plant.
Yeah.
or
Yeah. the
Monastera.
Money or the Monstera.
Is it Monstera?
Monstera is Monty.
No, yeah. Okay, Monica the money plant.
Wait, I thought this was Monty over here.
No, that's a plastic plant, dude.
Okay, I know, but I thought we
Oh.
had a name for him.
Did you guys have a
'Cause
name for it?
He was the inspiration for some of
Monty
those
was
graphics.
Rebecca's.
Is that the one I have in my office?
Yeah, you have Monty. Monty's a real plant.
Then what's that one called?
Martin.
Okay.
Tori, what's the name of that?
I thought it was Monty, but
Well,
I could have confused.
I
it
like
with the
Martin
other
for
one.
my plant. I like
Okay, well,
one of my
It's in the masculine realm.
yeah.
Martin. Mine will be Martin. One of
Okay.
my good friends from Kuzno, his last name is Martin. Eric Martin.
Oh, that's fun.
So, shout out to Eric Martin.
Cool story, Matt.
So this is Monty,
That's Monty.
and,
Yeah.
and the other one is Martin.
Monty's not a real plant. I like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Say the name of the orangutan you have.
Morticia.
Morticia. Show a video of Morticia.
Do you want me to just grab
Go
Morticia?
grab Morticia.
Well, I'm gonna have to hold her by the bow. She's Lysol.
Yeah.
The stapled in bow.
When my dad comes and cleans on the weekends,
Morticia
he sprays her down.
from
Disinfect.
IKEA. Mortish.
Wonderful.
Oh, you want Morticia?
No, she can be there.
Okay. Me and her have the same lumps and humps.
That'll be the opening quote.
We're built the same. That was a lot that we talked about. We went off topic a lot. But do you want more concise information about the daily life of designer? Worry no more. We have this thing called Final Draft, where we post our daily blog on Wednesdays, summarizing what we'll be talking about in the podcast on Fridays.
Weekly blogs.
Weekly blogs. Posted every Wednesday with summarized information about the information we talk on this podcast in between our mumbo jumbo talky talk. So head over there if you need concise information. Read more about it. Maybe leave a comment, a like. Do they have likes and comments? Leave a comment and a like. Let us know what you thought about the article. Stay
Let-
tuned every Wednesday. Oh, go ahead,
I
Tori.
was gonna say, let us know if you have any questions you want us to answer.
Ooh, Q&A.
Questions from the people viewing.
Yeah.
The 10 people. 10
5 of the
generous.
views is me.
I came into the office the other day after we posted that first one,
Yeah.
and
Just
like you were on
refresh.
your second or third view of it. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, you guys were all like, I watched it once. I was like,
didn't even. I watched
nah.
probably the first 30 seconds, and I was like, I can't.
could you listen to yourself?
Can
I
you
don't
listen
know.
to yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, I could listen to myself all day.
I cannot.
That's good. Well, work on your self-esteem.
I need to work on my self-esteem. Your confidence is endearing.
My
and I
confidence
appreciate
is high
that. One of
in
us
the
has to become-
psychological. No, not psychological.
You are psychological.
Psychotic would be the right way to say that. I am. Yes.
We didn't say that.
Keep that
You were
in mind.
thinking it. See, just speak your truth. Let the wind take you where it will. Tell me how you feel.
Are you gonna edit this video together, or am I?
Me
going
and you
to?
together?
Like,
Or just me?
just you?
I mean, I can try, yeah.
Okay, I'll edit it.
Okay. But,
You can do the next one.
okay.
In
Um,
iMovie or whatever you.
What's wrong with iMovie?
I can teach you how to use Premiere.
Of the two of us, she's the only one that knows Premiere. I don't know Premiere.
I don't know
I'm
Premiere.
not good at it.
I don't even know Final Cut Pro really that well.
I
do Final
don't like
Cut.
Final Cut.
Yeah, I can. That's funny because I can do Final Cut
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, I'm Premiere or iMovie.
I think iMovie slaps.
Yeah, for what it is, it's excellent.
Yeah.
I use it for like quick edits and stuff like that, but like for like a
For a
full-on-
long video,
a long
maybe
video,
a
it's a
podcast.
good powerhouse for that. Do your outro.
Well, with that, explorers, that's all we have today. Thank you for tuning in to Designers AF. I'm Allie, and once again, sitting next to me are Matt and Tori. Tune in next week for our next episode about creative spaces and the importance of building a creative space that works for you. See you next week. Toodaloo. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Yeah. What's
We need,
wrong
like-
with Toodaloo?
We
What-
should all have like an outro
Yeah.
thing that we say.
Yours can be Toodaloo.